Wow, this thing is pretty cool.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian Mello with Marty's Buick, GMC, and Chevrolet, and in today's video, we'll be checking out this 2022 Chevy Trailblazer Activ. Now, if you're new to the channel, or maybe you're just coming back for more, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for weekly uploads on all things GM. Now, let's get into it. All right, so today we're talking Trailblazer. Now, as with most of my videos, what we're going to do is we're going to walk around the exterior of the Trailblazer, show you some of the highlighted features there, and then, of course, once we're done, we'll jump inside as well. But just to kick things off, here is a quick look at our key fob. You can see we've got our lock, we've got our unlock, remote start, lift or load lift gate, we've got a panic button, and we've got our Chevy bow tie there on the back. Throw that in my pocket. Now, this is the Activ model, so it's a little bit more off-road stylized as opposed to, say, like the RS, which is more sport-inspired. But starting up front, you can see we've got our LED signature headlights. We've got our fog lights down low. We've got a blacked out lower valance, blacked out grille. This thing is finished in blue glow metallic paint, and it looks just incredible. I'd assume this is very similar to that new blue paint that GM was promoting with like the ZR2, because it just pops. I mean, you cannot miss this thing. That is for sure. As we go around the side, you can see you've got the body cladding that runs, basically follows that front bumper, goes up around the wheels and down the side. Once again, part of that Activ package. Also sits 1 inch higher than the standard Trailblazer. So if you're someone that wants to get into something like this size, but you want to sit up a little bit higher, because 1 inch when you're sitting behind the wheel of a vehicle, it makes quite a difference. So definitely something to consider if you're thinking about the Trailblazer. I love this package. Comes with almost everything. You'd be surprised how much stuff, once we get inside, this thing got along with it. So down low, you can get a look at our 17-inch black machine-faced wheel. And this is wrapped in, I believe, a 225. Yes, it is a 225 Hankook Dynapro AT2. Now, I'm not going to say this is an aggressive wheel and tire combo by any means, but it's definitely a more aggressive off-road focused wheel and tire combo as opposed to, once again, the standard Trailblazer. I'm going to back up and just give you guys a little side profile of it. And while we're here, since the lighting is nice, before I even go around the back, I'm going to give you a quick peek at your window sticker. So total vehicle price on this thing is $32,750. And like I said, this thing is really, really well equipped. This is the most well-equipped one I've seen in a while. So you can see we've got our 2022 Trailblazer all-wheel drive Activ. We got our blue glow metallic paint. Standard vehicle price $27,400, but you can see we've got the sun and liftgate package. It's got a huge panoramic roof inside. You've also got the technology package, so you get your HD rear vision camera, the driver infotainment center, you've got the 8-inch diagonal touchscreen instead of the standard 7, adaptive cruise, HD radio, inside power outlets, you've got USB-C ports everywhere, you get your driver confidence package, rear cross traffic alert, lane change alert, side blind zone. It's pretty stuffed out. $32,750 for all this is really good in my opinion. 28 miles per gallon highway, 30 miles per gallon on the highway, 26 city, so pretty fuel efficient there. You have a 1.3 liter turbocharged engine underneath the hood of this thing, 155 horsepower, 174 pound-feet of torque, and it was surprisingly peppy when I took it on the highway. I was quite surprised. I was quite surprised, to be honest. I expected to hit the gas and not really go anywhere. That was not so much the case. But down low in the back, you can see you've got your dual exit exhaust, nice lower valance design there, rear backup camera, of course, rear wiper. Does have foot activated lift for the hatch, but I'm going to go ahead and use the button because that's just force of habit. Plenty of storage space back here. And if you do need more room, just grab this button. You can hit the button on the headrest here. Let's see if I can do this all one-handed. There we go. I'm going to back it up, and you can see you got a lot more room. So if you need to throw any luggage back here, maybe like a dog crate, whatever it is, golf clubs, a tent, plenty of room. Now, if you're packing a whole bunch of kids in here as well, things might get a little bit tougher, but lots of room for a compact crossover SUV, in my opinion. Now, let's take a look in the back seat. This is actually the first time I have even touched one of these things, so I'm learning as I go through this with you. Got nice black, looks like it's that GM faux leather. We've got the drop-down armrest that doubles as our cup holder. We do have pockets on the back of both seats back here, and then we've got a power outlet, USB-C, and a USB port, so plenty of places to plug in. And if I tilt you up, you can see that big panoramic roof. I might actually, Mom, if you're watching this, you should come in and take this for a test drive, because if you like it, I think this should be your new your new car. All right. Now, I am going to go through this relatively quickly. By the end of it, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, whatever the case may be, drop a comment down below and I'll be happy to answer any of those questions that you guys have. So with that said, we've got our power windows. We've got our power mirrors, door locks over here on the left. We've got our headlight controls, gauge cluster, brightness right here, fog lights up on the steering wheel. We've got our heated steering wheel. It does work. I already tried it. It works. So no missing chips or anything. Forward collision alert, adaptive cruise controls here on the left. Over on the right side of the steering wheel. Let me just back myself up just a touch here. Make my life a little bit easier. On the right side of the steering wheel, we've got our Bluetooth hands-free commands. And then this little guy, you can see, we'll go through the different information on this screen here. So there I'm in my audio. It can be in my navigation, my information here, or it can be on the home screen. I love the home screen because we get our distance till empty and then our speed. Obviously 13 miles on this thing. She's brandy new. Going over to the infotainment system, you do have an 8-inch infotainment system in this one with the Activ, so you have that tech package. Without the tech package, you get a 7-inch display. Once again, it's a little changes. I hate to say an inch matters, you know, giggity. And it sits an inch higher. You get another inch on the screen. So Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you do have a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. Waze works great for those who are wondering. I always recommend everybody uses Waze if they're using Android Auto or Apple CarPlay because it works really well. You can set up all your OnStar through here. You can set up your My Chevrolet, schedule service and everything. You get all your alerts through here, which is really convenient. You can use your climate control system, but I am really not a fan of touchscreen climate control systems. I am very happy that we still have physical buttons. I want to change my temp, just a quick spin of the knob, and I'm there. So below that, you can see we do have heated seats in here. We've got our standard power outlet, USB-C, USB port. We've got an auxiliary jack, and then we've got a standard SD card slot. We also have a wireless charging mat. So this right here is wirelessly charging. If you have any phone with a conductive back, pretty much any iPhone in the last, 3 years now, most Android phones, I believe, as well, just sit your phone down there and it will wirelessly charge. We've got our automatic shifter. Right here, we've got our auto start and stop feature. We can turn that off. I hate that feature. I know a lot of other people do. Is what it is, man. We're all living with it. I hate it. Hit the button, turn it off. Lane departure warning, traction control system on or off. I believe, what does this do? Put us in sport mode, all-wheel drive mode. We've got our electronic parking brake, cup holders, of course. We've got another little storage spot here. I don't believe we've got anything special inside the console. Any plugs? Nothing. We do have Bose audio in here. Once again, this thing's pretty well loaded out for a Trailblazer. I'm not really, this is the most loaded Trailblazer I think I've seen. We might even have no HD mirror. We do have, there's your backup camera. Overhead controls, you have your interior lighting, your OnStar buttons here. And then of course you've got your big, once again, big panoramic roof. And if we close that, we've also got our shade. And it is one button, so my hand's not on the button anymore. Cool. So yeah, that's kind of the quick rundown of this thing. Once again, this is a 2022 Chevy Trailblazer Activ with the 1.3 liter turbocharged, I believe it's an inline 3. 32,750 up to 30 miles per gallon highway. Cool little off-road crossover SUV, or off-road inspired. I mean, I don't think we're going to take this thing rock crawling by any means. But if you're looking for something fun, something with a little bit of pep, looks cool, especially with that white contrasted roof, black machine wheels, definitely something that you should check out. As always, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Once again, if you have any questions or concerns or anything about this thing, even if I don't know the answer, I will try my best to find the answer for you. If you made it this far, if you can smash the like button, Help a guy out, keeps the YouTube algorithm gods happy. Check out some of my other videos. We got walkarounds of the new 2022 Sierra Elevation as well as the new 2022 Sierra AT4. We also got a video up now of the 2022 Yukon Denali. So some other videos you should definitely take a peek at. Thanks again for watching. Stay safe out there. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, guys.